Hello. I'm so happy that you're joining us today for our tribute to mothers for Mother's Day. Let's start a little bit with the history of this holiday. Anna Jarvis of Philadelphia, whose mother had organized groups of women to promote friendship and health, died. And Anna wanted to honor her mother and her mother's works. So she created a service at her late mother's church in West Virginia. It was a memorial service to honor women working together to promote friendship and health. This was in 1907 on May 12th. By 1912, almost every state was observing this holiday. It was observed on the second Sunday of May. And this year, Mother's Day is on May 9th. Over time, the holiday was expanded not only to honor the mothers and grandmothers, but also the aunts and the sisters and the cousins. And so these readings are not original. They were created by other people. Some of us are mothers, mothers-in-law, stepmothers, single mothers, divorced mothers, foster mothers, adoption mothers, mothers who have lost a child, women who are like mothers to others, and grandmothers. There are many terms for grandmothers. I am an Anna. My daughter is Gigi. My sister is Nina. Some women are Mima. Others are Mimi. Some are Ayat, Lolo, Abuela, Obachan, Grandmère, Granny, Grammy, and Mumsy. You probably have others in your family, and I have been personally blessed to know my great-grandmother, whom we called Mummy, and now I am privileged to be a great-grandmother. We're going to start these tributes with a reading from Proverbs in the Bible. It is Proverbs 31, verse 26 through 31. She speaks with wisdom and faithful instruction on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household, and she does not eat the bread of idleness. Her husband arise and call her blessed, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her work bring her praise at the city gate. Many of us are trying to think of ways to say thank you to our mothers. Some are here, some are not. And this one is entitled, Never Enough. Sometimes I know the words to say to give thanks for all that you have done, but they fly up and away as quickly as they come. How could I possibly thank you enough, the one who makes me whole, the one to whom I owe my life, the forming of my soul, the one who tucked me in at night, the one who stopped my crying, the one who was an expert at picking up when I was falling, for never giving up on me when your wits had reached its end, for always being proud of me and being my best friend. And so I come to realize the only way to say thank you that's enough is clear in just one way. Look at me before you see what I've become. Do you see yourself in me, the job that you have done? All of your hopes and dreams, the strength that no one else sees, a transfer over many years, your best was passed to me. Thank you for the gifts you give, for everything you do. But thank you, Mom, most of all, for making dreams come true. I have something with me today. You probably recognize this as a bottle of glue. And to me, this represents mothers and all of the mothers that I have mentioned. A mother is the glue that is the heart of the family, that holds the family together. And when you have gone someplace where you used to go to visit a mother and she is not there, you sense the emptiness, the glue that is gone. I also want to mention today that there are men who function as mothers because their wife is no longer either alive or sick or separated by distance or whatever reason. And these men are to be commended for the work that they are doing. To my mother and father, you were always there to help me. You were always there to guide me. You were always there to laugh with me. You were always there to cry with me. But most important, you were always there to love me and believe me. I am always here to love you. And one of the fondest memories of my father mothering me was I had fallen, I was about 10 years old, and broken my front tooth. And after going to the dentist and many tears, he took me to a little drugstore. It was a small coal mining town. And we had a tin roof sundae. And to this day, that is my favorite ice cream. lot of people will get and receive flowers. Roses are very popular. I love roses. Yellow roses are one of my favorites. This is entitled, If Roses Grow in Heaven. If roses grow in heaven, Lord, please pick a bunch for me. Place them in my mother's arms and tell her they're from me. Tell her I love her and miss her. And when she turns to smile, place a kiss upon her cheek and hold her for a while. Because remembering her is easy. I do it every day. But there's an ache within my heart that will never go away. This next one is especially for the staff of TVAR and Glenmere and all of the many ways that they mother us residents. Like a nurse, you take care of what hurts. Like a map, you help us find our way. Like a superhero, you can save the day. Like a library, you share your knowledge. Like a therapist, you always listen. Like a tissue, you dry our tears. Like an ocean, you are always there. Like no one else, you love us. Like home, you are where our hearts are. Mothers. Mothers believe in us more than we believe in ourselves. They do more for us than they do for themselves. They worry about us more than we realize. Pray for us more than we'll ever know. Value us more than anything in the world. Give us more than they can afford. They love us no matter what we do. They may not like the sin, but they do love the sinner. And in conclusion, I'd like to share one called Your Mother. Your mother is always with you. She's the whisper of the leaves as you walk down the street. She's the smell of certain foods you remember. She reminds you of flowers that you pick, the fragrance of life itself. She's the cool hand on your brow when you're not feeling well, and she's your breath in the air on a cold winter's day. She is the sound of the rain that lulls you to sleep, the colors of the rainbow, a bright sunny morning. Your mother lives inside your laughter. She's the place you came from, your first home. She's the map you follow with every step you take. She's your first love, your first friend, even your first enemy. But nothing on earth can separate you. Not time, not space, not death. She will always be with you. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers.